What's up, my Star Chasers? So, once again, I am back. And this time we're talking about that time I got reincarnated as slime, Scarlet Bonds, the movie. So, yeah, I've seen the series. The series is honestly pretty decent isekai series. I don't think it really muddles with a lot of the isekai series that we've seen nowadays. I think it does stand on its own, though of course the main character is a pretty all-powerful type character. But to be fair, he had to be smart. He had to be, to get to that position. So, and I do like the other characters as well. So, of course, I was, a little hyped for this movie. I mean, another anime movie on the big screen for people in the US to see. Why not? So, of course, I went towards the second day of the screening, and I have to say, it's a pretty damn good movie, though at first it kind of doesn't feel like it. Almost at first I was thinking man, this feels like a very extended episode of the show, almost the way the plot is going, and the way, the story was going, the way, how everything was paced. Yeah, a lot of things were paced. But then, as soon as it starts showing, the battle scenes, I'm just like, okay, that's an excuse, okay. I can understand why this movie got the big screen treatment, and to be fair, it deserves it, because the idea is that these characters are now helping out this princess or queen in this other world, and in this other town. And of course, one of the ogre type characters basically reunites with one of the brothers of their old village, and stuff. And honestly, like I said, the plot does go smoothly well. Of course, it kind of falls for a little bit of the cliches in the middle of the movie. But at the same time, we have the great Remu, I'm sorry if I mispronounce his name, but, we have him saving the day. We have, a lot of the great characters saving the day. There are some good funny moments. There's some good action, some, and surprisingly, the ending, is going super OP, but at the same time, it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. Also, reminder, there is no after credit scene. Anyone who wants to go see this movie, there's no after credit scene, so you don't have to watch all the way to the end. But yeah, I had a pretty good time, pretty entertaining movie, a pretty good movie for the series. I'm hoping we get this. Honestly, I'm kind of more into the Slime Diaries. I actually like the Slime Diaries a little bit more than, the actual show. But to be fair, the actual show's pretty decent. It's still pretty good, but I feel like these characters work just a little better in Slice of Life, especially, a lot of the good funny moments. Maybe people can disagree, but like I said, had a pretty good time in this movie. If you want some entertaining, isekai, crazy ass animation fun, the animation of the fight scenes, and, a decently good story. But I do have to recommend you do have to watch the first two seasons of the show, which they are. You also have to watch the OVAs, the ONAs. Like I said, they're all on Crunchyroll. So yeah, I recommend watching the series first if you're interested. But yeah, anyone who's seen this, you're gonna have a good time.